is an emergency. I begging urgently. This is a serious case.
On my hand, so we can begin. All right. So we're gonna do you an emergency reading. Let's see what we can do with this one right here. Shuffle these cards a little bit. So we got that. I'm finna go in here and mark that you called. I want to make sure everything go right. I want to mark that you called. Come on, speed it up. There we go. All right. So emergency reading with the Baron is, I guess, likened to a 10-card spread, right? So I'm going to give you a 10-card spread, and we're going to see what's going on in all your houses. Okay?
Okay.
All right. With that being said, say your first name so I can pray over the cards. Do I have permission to cut your cards?
Yes.
All right. We're going to go to your first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so I'm not seeing a big issue with what's going on with you. So if it's an emergency, I'm going to say that our spirit need to show me the issue that's going on with you. All right, so we're going to start with your first house. Your first house, we're going to start with your first house. Your first house is ruled by Aries and it's governed by Mars. Your first house represents your ego, self-esteem, how you see yourself, what you think about yourself. In this house right here, you have Iku in the upright position. So Iku is literally sitting up here saying, what the fuck? Iku is like, why haven't you just did the damn thing already? So, and this is your first house that represents you. They saying, why haven't you taken action? Why haven't you just cut the strings yet? Why haven't you broke this shit off? Why haven't you just done it? Why you just sitting up here getting old and gray and getting worn down? Do it, do it, do it. I don't know if that's making any sense to you, but this is what you're telling yourself. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Cut the string, cut the cord, cut the string, leave it alone, let it go, cut it, you know?
Right.
It's agonizing.
I'm not really sure what that means. Cut the strings.
So, Iku looks like a death. She has a scythe and everything, right? And if you know anything about how death look and it got a scythe, what is that scythe used for? Cutting, correct?
I'm sorry? Yes.
So, if Iku is in your first house, if Iku is in your first house of self-esteem, ego, how you see yourself, this means that you're saying there's something I can cut. There's something I need to cut, or is there something I should cut?
Right, okay. Yes, I do understand that. So, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I guess the thing that I need to cut, maybe, the last reading that we had, we talked about me getting the job that I applied for.
Mm-hmm.
The situation has gotten, the reason I've been at my job for 17 years, and the reason that I'm leaving is because I'm being harassed by my manager, and it's starting to haven't been at work since last week because I'm so stressed out because really nothing is happening for me as far as like me going to. I guess that's why like it's been happening for like over a year. I guess it's like going on 2 years, but I finally went to HR and like whenever you go to HR, basically, you know, HR works for my manager, you know, not me.
Right.
And so that's why I applied for another job. So I was just wondering, and it's so funny, like after you told me I would get the job, after that I did get a second interview. But what I wanted to know was, do you know how soon it will happen as far as the job? Like, will I get it soon? Because it's to the point where it's
Spirit say this ain't the house for that. You're gonna get the job thing is gonna come in your financial house. Spirit is saying, what is it that you need to cut the hell out? Either you're gonna cut it out of yourself, or either you're gonna cut out somebody. Spirit say you deflecting from this whole question. So you see yourself as a certain way. This is how you see yourself. You see yourself as knowing that you need to let something go, leave something alone, cut something out, remove something. I'm giving you all the analogies of separation. You see yourself as someone that should let something go, separate, part ways from something. What is it?
That's what Spirit is saying?
Yeah, they saying you're not looking at the real thing that got your ass calling here. You gotta look for it. He is serious about this.
That I need to separate myself from something.
Yep. Now you know it, because this is how you see yourself. What are you, then let me ask a different question. What are you around that just agonizing the fuck out of you?
My boss.
So then you know you need to. So then you know you need to leave this job. You need to cut this shit short. Get out of Dodge, right?
Right.
So before we move on to see how long it take to get this job that's coming, the other job, let's make a commitment to yourself that you're leaving this job. Period. You're gonna get on the first train smoking. You're not gonna say, "Oh well, if I do 3 more years, I can get a full pension." Let's make the thing that you're gonna get the fuck out of Dodge right now.
Okay. I don't have a problem with that. That's what I was calling about, to see if I should just leave, because like stress kills, and I've been so stressed out about it. And I don't want to be stressed out anymore.
Okay. Well, I think we could go to the next card, because you done made up your mind, and Spirit done heard you make a verbal statement about it, so he's satisfied. So now we're gonna go over here to your second house. Your second house is ruled by Taurus and it's governed by Venus. Your second house represents your current economic situation, money, wealth, prosperity, luck, right here. In this house right here, you have the Ace of Earth in the upright position. All right, so you're holding your own. You're holding the shit down. Cool. Your current money, you're saving. You're not recklessly spending. You understand what a rainy day fund is. That's so great. That's so great. So Spirit say, by you being stubborn and being passionate and being steadfast in your money, they saying that you're being steadfast at the same time. It's kind of detrimental and positive at the same time. On the job, you're holding on to a piece of hope on this job, that they shouldn't move you, that they got no reason fucking with you, that if that person was gone, you would be okay. Spirit saying this is what you're holding on to. But then outside of that job, you're saying a bitch ain't gonna take my money. I gotta make sure I hold on to my money in case they fucking go. Am I making sense?
Yeah, you're making sense.
Now, that's what you're going on with your current money. On the job, you don't really want to leave a job, but if those people want there, it'll be a beautiful fucking place. But by them being there, now you want to sit up here and hold on to what every little dime you got, and it causing you agony, fear, and stress. Would you like to ask this card a question?
And this is about my finance, you said?
Yes.
Okay. So when will I get the new job? Like when will I be able to start the new job?
Spirit, when will she be able to start a new job? Priorities. Okay. When would she be able to
Or
start?
when will they offer me the new job?
Listen. When will she listen? And it says go now. All right. So again, have you turned in all the paperwork? There's a reason I'm asking this question.
Have I turned in all the paperwork
Have you turned in all the paperwork?
for my new job?
Yep.
I had the final interview last Monday.
Okay. So you got the final interview last Monday. So Spirit said two things. Have you turned in the last paperwork? And it says priorities, meaning there was something you still got to do. That's why I asked if you turn in the final paperwork. Second, he says, listen, the lady told you in that interview something you need to do. Do you remember the interview? And do you remember what she said? Call in at this time, call in on this date to double check if we don't hear from you. Make sense?
She just said in 2 weeks.
Okay.
She said in 2 weeks.
Spirit says go now. So how many weeks has it been since you did the final interview?
It was June 29th.
June 29th. It's always, so June 29th, and it's always the 7th. So 29th, you got 14 days, 2 weeks. Spirit says you need to go now. Call them tomorrow.
Call my job tomorrow and tell them I'm done.
No, call the new job tomorrow and say, hey, I was just calling. I just wanted to make sure that I was supposed to give you guys a call on this day at this time. I'm just double checking because I really want this job. I really feel this job is right for me. So I'm just double checking.
Okay.
This is what they want to see. Spirit saying this is what you're not doing. You're just sitting on your hands waiting on them to call you. They said you need to call them.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So now we're going to go into your third house. Your third house is ruled by Gemini and is governed by Mercury. Your third house represent your communication. With Gemini in this house, you got to take this communication good or bad. It's information. It's nothing concrete. It's just talk. In this house right here, you have the 10 of Earth in the upside down position. Having the 10 of Earth in the upside down position, this is telling me 100% that communication-wise, you're not talking anything positive. You're not speaking no positivity over your life. Nobody's speaking positivity into your life. You're gloom and doom at this point.
Yeah, I have been because it's been a sad situation, but I do listen to positive affirmations and, motivational speeches and things like that, TED Talks, to get encouraged, about my situation.
But Spirit said there's nobody talking to you. We're not talking about the audio book. Ain't nobody talking to you, nor are you talking to yourself in a positive manner. Everything is, I'm losing, I'm afraid, I may lose, I may not make it, I may not do this. Spirit say it gotta go away.
Right, so I have to talk positive.
Correct. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Okay. And what does this house represent again?
This is your communication.
My communication.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So this might be totally off, but it's regarding communication. Okay. So, a few months ago, I did a friend suggested that I do a spell.
Mm-hmm.
So I would keep my manager, so she would keep my name out of her mouth, not to hurt her, but just so she would stop harassing me. Do I need to do anything else, or did that spell not work, or
Spirit, did that spell work, Spirit? Did her spell she did on her manager work? It says be persistent.
Just to keep her out of my mouth, my name out of her mouth.
Nope, it didn't work. That spell wasn't strong enough and it wasn't done properly.
Oh, okay.
So they said persistent, meaning that if you're gonna do it right. So you might have to do another one.
I mean, at this point, I'm just ready to go.
There you go. Now you're thinking greatly. If you did it wrong before, that means it wasn't meant to be done in the first place. So if you know you're ready to be going, just let that shit go. She'll fall on her own head.
Right. Okay.
All right, so now we're going to go over here to your fourth house. Your fourth house is ruled by Cancer and is governed by the moon. Your fourth house represents your actual house and home, where you live, where you lay your head. This also represents the three closest, the three closest people that you allow to stay in your home for your friends and family. In this house right here, you have the Orisha Eshu. You have Eshu in this house. So now, let me ask you something. Why do you feel you need to wear a cloak? Why do you feel you need to not be yourself in your own home?
A cloak? Oh.
You just not being yourself in your own home. Why?
Feel like I'm not being my own self in my own home?
Yes. Spirit said you're not being your 100% authentic self in your own home.
Maybe because of the stress I'm going through. I'm not being myself.
So let me elaborate a little more. So Spirit says you used to having a good time, right?
Yeah.
Spirit said you don't know what you need to do in life. You don't know, should you have a good time or should you lay at home? Spirit saying you used to be able to get outside, walk around with no shoes on, dance in the rain and all that other shit. But right now, you're still sitting up here worrying about, I got a mission, I got somewhere to go, I got to do this, I got to do that. And it's like, that's not you. You're not being yourself. When the last time you just sat down and did nothing? When I say do nothing, I mean don't stress, don't do anything. Just sit down and relax.
Great. Well, I guess maybe, okay, so the reason that I work the way I do is because I had like a cancer scare a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And so I realized, like, life is short, and I meant, tomorrow's not promised. And so, like, I always wanted to finish college, and I only have three classes left for my bachelor's degree. But I basically just, started working a lot and started going to school and making sure that I'm able to do the things that I want to do. Mm-hmm. Because of the cancer scare that I had. Like, I make sure I have enough money to go on trips with my grandkids and hang out with them and have fun. But yeah, lately it's all been work. So I guess that's why I don't keep still.
You're definitely not keeping still. You're definitely not keeping still. But Spirit say this is not how you're supposed to be. You're used to getting your sleep, you're used to getting your rest, and you're just not yourself in your home. They say you're wearing a costume in your home. Now, I don't know if you live by yourself, but you're not showing, there's a part of you you're not showing to anybody around you.
I'm wearing a costume in my own home. I mean, wearing a costume in my own home.
So, okay, Spirit just showed me breast. So, they saying outfit, breast, like an outfit. You used to wear clothes that highlighted your breasts or that made you feel good, that showed some skin. We'll say right or wrong?
That used to highlight my breast? Yes.
I'm just telling you what Spirit showed me. I don't know how you look now. So.
No, I know.
So, Spirit said you used to wear that. You're not wearing that anymore. You're not doing anything like that anymore. It's just the way you're dressing, the way you're holding yourself, the way you're acting. This right here is the costume that you're wearing. This is a charade. Get back on your A game. Get back on your sexy mama tip. Get back on your way. Did I break it down better for you there?
Yes. I mean, I guess all I wear now is like sweatshirts and sweatpants and
get the door, Matthew. It's a pizza.
That's all because that's my uniform. If you work from home and you don't get a chance to get out, I mean.
Right.
I mean, I do get dressed when I go to the grocery. I mean, like now, your highlight of the day is
Correct.
So, okay.
So you get what he's saying?
Yeah, I
All
think
right.
so.
All right. Sorry he had to come in and throw your tits in the air, but he did.
That's okay. I mean, I had to, I wasn't clear, so I get it.
All right. So now, would you like to ask this card a question?
And, okay, tell me about this house again one more
This
time.
is your actual house at home. How you act in your house?
House and home.
Yep.
Okay. About my house and home. The last time you already told me my house was good, and you already told me that I need to be on the second floor. I already know that.
Mm-hmm.
House and home. You already told me that I was moving to Charleston.
Mm-hmm.
My house and home, and the three closest people who live in the home. How long does Spirit see me living here where I am now?
Spirit, how long do you see her living there where she's at now? Take charge of the situation. Okay. How long do you see her living here? Twin flame. How long do you see her living here? Come out of the closet. So where's this man that's asking you to go with him, or where's this man that you're waiting on to go somewhere with you?
Where is he?
Yeah. Spirit say he told you you were supposed to meet a man and then move.
Say that again?
Did Spirit tell you you're supposed to meet a man first and then move?
Yeah, Spirit told me that I had, a friend that I'm talking to here now, but that eventually I would move and meet my twin flame in Charleston, South Carolina.
Well, they just said the same thing. You got to meet this twin flame. So I think you really need to start reaching out to your contacts, to your living situations up there in Charleston, because they said take charge of the situation, twin flame, and come out of the closet. I don't know what that means to you, but I damn sure know what it means to me.
Come out the closet?
Meaning leave this place. This place has you in a closet. You're trapped. Your twin flame is waiting on you, and you need to take charge and go to him. Now, when will you get this apartment? When you meet your twin flame. That don't change. When you meet the person you're supposed to deal with, that don't change.
Right. I was thinking about this weekend. I was thinking about contacting my cousins because I wasn't, like the one of the reasons I wanted to reach out to you was I didn't know if I do get this job and if I don't get it, like I would probably move out to Charleston sooner, if I don't get the job. But I mean, I think if I do get the job, I'll be able to transfer, from the job that I have and transfer to Charleston.
Mm-hmm. This is good. Is the Spirit saying you coming around?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, like if I don't get the job, But I hope, I guess I'm just worried because I've never been unemployed. I've always worked 2 or 3 jobs, ever since I can remember. So it's just stressful, very stressful.
Okay. All right. But you got what they said about this 4th house.
Yes.
All right. So now we're going to go over to your 5th house. Your 5th house is ruled by Leo and it's governed by the sun. Your 5th house represents your sex life, entertainment, and luck. Sex life, entertainment, and luck. This is also the house where you get your strength from and courage. In this house right here, you have the 2 of fire in the upside down position. I don't think you got that much action going on in the bedroom lately.
No. Even though you mentioned the Aries and you said there were 2 people, I was ago. We haven't met yet at all. So I was, I was wondering, like, does he have is he involved with someone else, or should I even? I was kind of reluctant because I don't know. Like normally, if someone likes someone, I would think that they would, be more interested.
Okay. Spirit, does this person have somebody else that is dealing with the Aries? It says, teach, educate, learn a lesson, flow of prosperity. Learn a lesson.
Educate.
Huh?
You said educated?
Yeah, it says learn a lesson and flow of prosperity. So this Aries guy is pretty money hungry. Like, he likes shit.
He likes me?
No. This guy will spend your money.
He will spend my money?
Yeah, the Aries is pretty money hungry, what Spirit is telling me.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I don't spend money on men, so.
Say what now?
I don't spend money on men, so.
You probably wouldn't have to spend.
I think he has his own money.
You would think so, right? But Spirit said, learn a lesson and flow of prosperity. This is in your house of sex, life, entertainment, and love. And you ask, what's this guy for you? Learn a lesson, flow of prosperity. Meaning that this guy will convince you to give up some form of change. I'm not going to sugarcoat this one. Because you're too headstrong to believe that you can get swindled. But let's just say this guy will give you a sob story and force you to give up some change.
No, I mean, I guess the reason I say that is because I've been in a situation where I helped someone, the last situation I was in, and, we were together 7 years, and I helped him financially, and, we're just not even together, so I get it.
Mm-hmm.
So I maybe need to at least leave Aries alone.
Correct. Now, that's what Spirit wanted to hear. Get some courage in you and leave Aries alone. It's good. We understand, but leave him alone.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now we're going to go over here to your 6th house. Your 6th house is ruled by Virgo and is governed by Mercury. Your 6th house represent your future economic affairs, money, wealth, prosperity, growth, etc. In this house right here, you have the 8 of fire in the upright position. Your future is all gold. You got money coming in, you got wealth coming in, and this is saying you thought about it, you maintained it, you created this life for you. So you got all of this wealth, prosperity, and abundance coming your way in your 6th house of future economic affairs. This is the time for you to rejoice.
Good. The last time you had mentioned something about me signing a contract, so I have to be aware of not signing any contracts that don't help me out.
Now, would you like to ask this card a question?
Future affairs.
Future financial affairs.
Future financial affairs. So, I already know about the organization. You mentioned that. Have wealth. So, will I buy a home in Charleston when I live in Charleston?
Spirit, would you buy a home in Charleston? Would you buy a home? Spirit said detached from drama. Would you buy a home? Spiritual laws of attraction. Would you buy a home? Open your heart to love. Okay, your Spirit saying if you don't choose the right man, it wouldn't do you no good to buy a home because you'll lose it. So you gotta have the right mate. So Spirit said, will you buy a home in Charleston? It says as long as there's no drama in your life, meaning you and this man gotta be on one accord. Second, will you buy a home? Spiritual laws of attraction. They got a house waiting on you. The house that you want is waiting on you. They keep saying something like Sandpiper Lane or Sandpiper, something with like Sandy, Stanley Street, Sandy. Some, so you just like just bringing me up sand, beach, or something. We'll figure it out when the time comes when you get closer. But they say spiritual laws of attraction, and they drawing you to the house. They just giving you a warning at the same time. If you got a toxic relationship, don't go in this house. And then it says open your heart to love, meaning that in order for they will make sure you get this house if your relationship is 100% solid. If not, they will not give it to you. But you got a house that you're gonna purchase in Carolina when you move. It's just that they're saying they're not gonna allow you to purchase it if you have a toxic relationship.
Right. Okay. I understand that.
Yeah, they protecting you 100%.
Say that again?
I said they are protecting you 100%.
Nice.
All right, so now we're gonna go over here to your 7th house. Your 7th house is ruled by Libra and is governed by Venus. Your 7th house represent your love. Your 7th house represent romance, passion, the couple dating, love, and just relationship all together. Now this is crazy. In this house right here, you have the 4 of Earth in the upside down position. So they keep telling me you're gonna be standing alone or you're gonna fall from grace. So when it comes to a relationship that you're dealing with right now, that relationship is over. You need to let that relationship go.
Oh, Aries?
Yeah, they really saying let this ram go. Let this ram go. It's either Capricorn or Aries because they showing me the horns on the card.
Mm-hmm. Wow. See, the last time they were like, oh, it's going to be a romantic relationship or passionate.
Okay, it was. That don't mean that you got to be with him.
That's true. Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay. I don't know. So, okay, so if it's not the Aries, like, I guess,
Who is
I
it?
don't know.
I mean, if you're dealing with an Aries, so what's the other guy that you're liking, not dealing with that you're liking?
Really, there's no. I know you before you said there's 2 people, but there really isn't. I mean, there was a guy I was seeing earlier in the year, but things didn't work out. He was a Capricorn, but he was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So,
All on this. Oh, Capricorns are nuts. You okay?
yeah, I thought you told me to hold on.
Oh no, I didn't. I was waiting on you.
Oh, I said no to the Capricorn. I'm sorry, I thought you said hold on. The Capricorn I was talking to, he was I had to get away from him. But like I said, I work 2 jobs and I go to school, and so it's hard to meet people, unless you're on, you have to meet people online, especially nowadays. But yeah, I really haven't been talking to anyone else besides the Aries.
Mm.
I need to start talking to other people.
Okay, so you gotta ask this card a question here.
Okay, so while I'm still in Jersey, does Spirit see me talking to anyone else besides the Aries, or you see another relationship for me while I'm still here in Jersey?
Is there another relationship coming to her while she's in Jersey? Trust. Okay. Is there another relationship coming to her while she's in Jersey? Nurture yourself. And they said, oh fuck. Here we go. Yeah. So listen to me good. The relationship that's gonna come in, This is a real relationship. This twin flame that you're supposed to be dealing with in Carolina, that spirit says take charge of the situation, twin flame, and come out the closet. As soon as you start floating your ass around in Jersey, I'm assuming this man is gonna move with you. Spirit is bringing this man very close to you.
Really?
You are so detrimental to yourself that you're just not paying attention to nothing around you. And Spirit is saying you'll never find this man in the Carolinas. So Spirit got to bring this man to you. So don't be surprised that this man, you're gonna meet this man in Jersey, and they just said that you guys got to move together and be harmonious. He has to have it in his mind that he got to follow you.
Wow.
But you're gonna meet him in Jersey because they said trust, nurture yourself, and mother, wife, sister, daughter. Trust, nurture yourself, you're somebody's wife, and you ask that question when they meet you in Jersey. So you're gonna end up meeting the guy that's gonna go with you to the Carolinas. Even if he don't come with you right then, his ass is gonna come to Carolina to be with you. Y'all gonna be together.
Wow. Wow. How do I know? Like, what's his name?
Spirit ain't gonna give y'all that without ask. Now, y'all want Spirit. Y'all be want Spirit to do all the work. His name is John Smith. He sits under a tree. He wears a blue shirt every day. Y'all be want Spirit to do all the work. When Spirit say, get your ass out there and mingle and learn.
Okay. All right, that sounds good. I think.
All right.
So I'm gonna meet the person up here. Okay.
They trying so hard to help you out, but you got your blinders on.
Yeah, I guess it's hard. Like what I'm going through at work has me like I'm not myself, you know. And I do have to get back to myself, you know. Definitely have to get back to being myself.
All right, that's what I want to hear.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're gonna go over to your 8th house. Your 8th house is ruled by Scorpio and is governed by Mars and Pluto. Your 8th house represents your subconscious mind, what it is you're always thinking about, what it is you fear, love, etc. And in this house right here, you got Oya. Having Oya in this house said the only thing you want in life is change. You just dream of change. I ain't even got to elaborate. Spirit said you just dream of change.
I just dream of change.
Yeah, you just dream of change.
I do. That's true. I just like progress in knowledge. I just like progress in relationships, in my life. I just like to see progress or, you know, movement. I think everybody does.
Yes.
So this has to do. This house has to do with my subconscious mind. And what else did you say? You said subconscious mind or something else.
Yeah, your subconscious mind. That's it. Just what you think about, what you fear, what you desire. It's just what you focus your mental energy on, and you're just changing one way or the other.
So a lot of times I do like self-hypnosis.
Mm-hmm.
I do like self-hypnosis and meditations and things like that. Is that good for me? Am I going in the right direction as far as like my meditation and self-hypnosis and things like that? Am I going in the right direction?
From meditating.
Yeah, like meditating and self-hypnosis that I do.
Okay, gotcha. Now I'm understanding because Spirit didn't understand. So, Spirit, is she doing the right thing with the self-hypnosis peace offering? Is she doing the right thing with the meditating and self-hypnosis purification? All right. Yep.
Okay.
You're doing the right thing.
Good. stronger, I feel like I wish I would have knew about, self-hypnosis and things like this, meditation years ago. It would have helped out.
You doing the right thing.
Yeah, I just need to, I gotta be more myself, my playful self, I guess. Stop working so much.
Get back to life. How you gonna put back on your clothes, throw your tits in the air, and walk around and get your people? Hey,
Yeah.
that's the way it gotta go.
Okay. Alright.
Alright, so now we're gonna go up into your ninth house. Your ninth house is ruled by Sagittarius and is governed by Jupiter. Your ninth house represents. Oh, I'm yawning, so this is where the house is gonna break it down for you. Your ninth house is ruled by Sagittarius and governed by Jupiter. Your ninth house represents your future, how things gonna be, what you're gonna gain, prosperity, all that stuff. This is just what will happen in the future for you. And in this house right here, you have the Five of Water in the upright position. So Spirit say you're finally pulling your head up out the emotional spectrum that you've been in. So in the future, you stop being so damn emotional, and you start thinking logically. Because right now you was all in your head, you was all emotional. Everything was a turmoil. You couldn't even use the bathroom 2 days straight. You were just so emotional that your bowel movements aren't right. They keep saying something about you need to take an X-Lax, by the way.
Really?
I don't know. That's what they just said. You gotta release it. Oh, did they get a little too graphic?
No, I mean, it's, I never thought about that, but I have been, upset and most definitely very emotional because, I just can't believe I'm going through what I'm going through. So yeah, I have definitely been emotional. So, this is the house where I can ask the questions, right, regarding, well, basically they already told me. All I have to do is call and find out about the job.
Correct.
But I could ask about other future things.
Right. This is what's gonna happen. How you gonna come out this water? What you gonna feel like when you come out this water? What signs should you look for when you come out of this state of mind? That type of thing.
Okay. When I come out of this state of mind. So, would I be able to ask, okay, when I, well, would I be able to still ask a question regarding the job that I was interested in?
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure. So, okay, because I applied for several jobs, but I just wanted to make sure it's the specific job that I applied for the water department, if that was the job that I was going to get.
Spirit, is this the job that you're gonna get, the water department? Spirit says crystal, right? And it says yes, power of joy.
Awesome. Yay, I'm excited. Yeah, I really need to get out of that place. Yeah, it has me not myself,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was the emergency, like, my job is really trying to play me, and I'm sure, like, maybe by next year this time it won't be that way because of everything that's happening with diversity and things like that. But for now, there's nothing I could do about the way my manager is treating me. So ready to. And I guess the reason I didn't quit was because, you know how, like, I've been there 17 years, so I'd rather get severance than quit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's why. Now keep in mind what Spirit just told you. They needed to commit that you wasn't gonna think this way in the beginning of this reading, correct?
Yeah, you did say that I needed to check. Is that what you're talking about? Call and check and make sure they know that I'm interested.
No, remember you just said to my, you were thinking that you can sit back and get severance pay and all that other shit, that you would get your full benefits and all that other stuff if you just stayed a little longer. Spirit told you. You need to make sure they commit before they even did this reading. Remember, you got equal in your first house, that you're going to leave this job no matter what.
Oh, yeah. I plan on leaving.
So Spirit say don't, so no more thinking. No more thinking about what if. Make up your mind and get the hell out of Dodge.
Right.
So, but you're going to get the water job. You ready to go to your last card?
Yeah.
All right. So we are going over here to your 10th house. Your 10th house is ruled by Capricorn and it's governed by Saturn. Your 10th house represent how everybody will see you in the community. Your 10th house represent, like how everybody will see you, what your friends and family will think about you. You have no control over this. This is just how people see you. And in this house right here, I love this card for you. You may not like it too much, but I love this card for you. In this house right here, you have the 4 of fire in the upside down position. Having this card in the upside down position is basically telling you people are going to see you as a standalone complex. Like they're going to see you as somebody who don't need anybody, who don't really care for anybody. This is you, all you, by you. And bitch is going to be wanting to be with you. Like you're going to cut everybody off. All the people that had you emotionally shackled and chained, you're going to cut their ass off. And then you know what they're going to say? Damn, she's all by herself. She's doing it by herself. They just going to see you as a super duper strong person that stand alone.
Right.
So it's not going to be they're going to see you as somebody who's trying to be stush and standing alone. They're going to see you as somebody who's holding their own. And they're going to know you don't need nobody, no friend, no companion. Yeah, you ain't going to even need a man in your life. Right? And people are going to see that, and that's going to make people want to help you, want to gravitate towards you, want to do the right thing. Would you like to ask this card a question?
The way people see me.
Mm-hmm.
I probably don't need a question because I really don't care about how. I'm one of those type of people. I really don't care what people think about me.
Right.
So, I mean, there's nothing, I don't think there's anything that I need to know because that's the way that you just said it is me anyway. I pretty much do my own thing, you know, so, yes, I don't think there's anything, unless there's anything about this moving to this other job, I really don't. I don't think I need to ask the Carter question because I don't. I mean, that may sound kind of nasty, but I really don't care about what people think about me because I just do my own thing anyway.
Right.
Regardless what people think of me. I mean, I guess you know what I guess I do the opposite of what everybody else does, so. Yeah, no, I don't think I need a question for that card.
All right.
So I'm calling my job to quit tomorrow.
Don't call your job and quit tomorrow. Call the other job and make sure. Call your other job and make sure that they're gonna call and just be all like, I just want to make sure my call-in date is this day, and I'm so excited. You know, play the game, make them feel like, okay, damn.